Have you ever found yourself wondering if you might have ADHD? ADHD, or attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, is a common neurodevelopmental condition that affects millions of adults worldwide. It manifests in various ways and can significantly impact our daily lives. The importance of identifying ADHD cannot be overstated. It's crucial for understanding ourselves and making necessary adjustments. This video is designed to illuminate the common signs of ADHD, drawing from a wealth of expert opinions and extensive research. Here are 5 signs that you might have ADHD. Firstly, one of the most common signs of ADHD is having difficulty paying attention. It's like trying to tune into a radio station, but the dial just won't stay put. The mind of someone with ADHD often flits from thought to thought, snagging on the briefest of distractions. This isn't a simple case of daydreaming or boredom. It's more akin to a superpower of noticing everything, but a curse when you need to focus on just one thing. Imagine trying to complete a task, say reading a book or finishing an assignment, but your mind is a whirlwind of unrelated thoughts pulling your attention elsewhere. It's like trying to catch a butterfly in a gale. This relentless struggle to stay focused can be exhausting and often leads to tasks being left unfinished. ADHD isn't about not wanting to focus, it's about the difficulty in controlling what you focus on. If you find it hard to focus, it could be a sign of ADHD. Another indicator of ADHD is impulsivity. This trait often manifests as a tendency to act without mulling over the potential consequences. Picture this. A sudden thought pops into your head, and before you can even weigh the pros and cons, you've already acted on it. This is a common occurrence for those with ADHD. Impulsivity can lead to hasty decisions and actions, sometimes even risky ones. It's like a knee-jerk reaction, an automatic response without any forethought. It can range from small, seemingly insignificant actions like blurting out comments without thinking, to larger decisions that can have a significant impact on one's life. However, it's important to note that everyone can be impulsive at times. It's when this impulsivity is consistent and when it interferes with your daily life or relationships that it may be a sign of ADHD. So, if you find yourself often acting on impulse, it could be more than just a personality quirk. If you often act on impulse, it might be a sign of ADHD. The third sign to look out for is restlessness. This is more than just a feeling of being antsy. For those living with ADHD, restlessness can feel like an insatiable need to be in constant motion. Imagine a motor that just won't turn off, propelling you to move, fidget, or engage in some form of physical activity. Now, this restlessness is not always physical. It can manifest as mental restlessness too. It's as if your mind is a television with 100 channels all playing at once, and someone else holds the remote, incessantly flipping through the channels. People with ADHD often find it hard to sit still for extended periods. This is not out of choice, but rather a symptom of their condition. It's like an itch that just won't go away, a persistent discomfort that just doesn't let them find ease in stillness. If you're constantly feeling restless, ADHD might be the reason. The last 2 signs to look out for are disorganization and poor time management. Moving on, disorganization is a common challenge for those with ADHD. They often find it difficult to keep things in order, whether it's their physical surroundings or their thoughts. Their desks might be cluttered, their rooms in disarray, and their thoughts scattered. They may struggle with prioritizing tasks, often jumping from one task to another without finishing any of them, leading to a cycle of uncompleted work. Similarly, poor time management is a telltale sign of ADHD. People with this condition often underestimate how much time they need to complete tasks, leading to missed deadlines and overwhelming stress. They may have trouble sticking to a schedule, frequently run late, or struggle with procrastination. Both disorganization and poor time management can have significant impacts on a person's life, affecting their work, relationships, and overall well-being. If you struggle with disorganization and managing your time, you might have ADHD. If you've identified with these signs, it's important to seek professional help. Remember, these signs are not exclusive to ADHD. They could be indicative of other conditions as well. The key is not to self-diagnose, but to reach out to health professionals who can guide you correctly. Let's break the stigma surrounding mental health and encourage open conversations. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, kindness is cool. Until next time, take care of your mental health.